Your live, interactive coverage with Good Day Maine will begin soon. Good Day Maine's Friday Favorites starts right now.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Look, Christian, I'm taller than Jeff.
I know. I'm like, what's happening here?
I'm on a box.
Is it also opposite day? Oh my goodness. I wasn't
Usually
informed.
it's like
almost looking
this
up
and
at
I'm barely in the
Katie.
shot. It's because I have my heels on too. I don't know why I still have them on.
I guess you want to be tall. I mean,
I
got to tower over Jeff a little.
I know.
Exactly.
Hey, before we get to all the news of the day and things we're going to talk about, here's the funny thing. This is the last day we're going to be together as a team on the air for Good Day Maine and Friday Favorites until April 10th.
That's
right?
crazy.
We're all going on little days off and vacations and trips.
It is really crazy. It's just so funny how it all like matched up like that to where we won't all three be in the same building until 2.5 weeks from now. That's just crazy.
I know. It really is crazy. I want to say hi to everybody. Tell us where you're watching from. My Auntie Helen tuning in. Good morning.
That's your aunt?
Where?
From Florida.
Hi,
Hey, you're going to Florida too.
Yes, to St. Pete tomorrow.
How close is she to where you're going to be?
I don't know. Auntie Helen, you have to let me know. I don't think it's very close.
Oh, okay.
But Pamela watching from Sabatis. Good morning. Good morning, Travis. So we have a pretty decent Friday in store, weather-wise.
Yeah.
But we do have snow we have to talk about.
Let's go. Changes on the way.
I know. Can you believe that?
That's right.
Hey, but here's the good news. I'm going skiing this weekend, and this is perfect timing, Christian.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
I mean, the
fine.
ski resorts, I mean, at the beginning of the season, it was just looking so depressing. There was no snow all of December. It took a while to get going in January, but it's turned out to be a great winter for skiing, and it's extended right into March. And this little storm we're getting tomorrow is really going to help too. We're going to get upwards of a half foot in the mountains. So yeah, should be really nice. So let's talk about our snow on the way tomorrow. Today, going to be really nice and quiet. Upper 40s this afternoon should just be a great day to get outside today. And I would do it because tomorrow is going to be cooler. In the 30s tomorrow, will be cloudy for the morning. Snow is going to develop late in the day. We'll have slick travel for the evening hours, but I don't think that we're going to see a whole lot of big impacts with this. It's just not going to be a whole lot of snow for the most part. So of course, it's also Maine Maple Weekend. And if you plan to get out and enjoy Maine Maple Sunday this Sunday, well, once we clear out of the snow and rain showers in the morning, looks really nice for the afternoon, near 50 degrees. So the snow should melt really quickly. And we've got lots of comments coming in about the snow. No more snow, says Pamela. Tara says, snow, ew, I want a sunburn. Katie, you better come back with one for us, okay? With the sunburn.
And my Auntie Helen responded, it's 7 hours. So I'm not going to be
7
hours,
hours.
but that's okay.
Florida's a big state, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Pamela says she needs some sun and flowers.
Yes.
And Susan says she hopes this is the end of the white stuff. I'm sure many of us are in that boat now. It's late March. We're all kind of looking forward to spring, but hey, we can still enjoy a little bit of winter, right? All right, here's a look at what we're expecting. This begins tomorrow evening. Coating up to 1 inch or 2 for most, so very manageable. It will melt so quickly that if you go to bed early on Saturday night and sleep in late on Sunday, you won't even know it snowed. 1 to 3 inches, Lewiston towards Augusta, 3 to 6 inches up in the mountains. So overall, not a whole lot, but if you're a skier like Jeff or you're going skiing this weekend, you'll love this. 3 to 6 inches of fresh snow to enjoy on Sunday morning. I'm sure, Jeff, you'll be enjoying that. I'm sure.
Well, I think it's funny that Katie and I are both looking forward to the snow for different reasons.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, it's always so nice when you go somewhere warm. Not to be, that sounds really mean, but
She's
when
not digging
you're
it in on you.
escaping, you know, when it's snowing and
Yeah.
stuff. So I am looking
Yes.
forward.
And I'm excited because I'm hitting the slopes with my kids and some friends over the weekend. So I'm looking forward to having some fun at Sunday River. So it should be a good time.
And we have the melting Sunday, like you said, Christian. So really,
Exactly.
everyone wins, right?
And early next week looks great too. It's going to be really warm and sunny on Monday and Tuesday. So yeah, this snow will be gone really, really quickly. So at least we're not shoveling anything. You don't have to shovel. There's no need to plow. Yeah, definitely a nice, easy one for us this weekend.
Okay. We're also very excited, Christian. I know you are as well, about the cherry blossoms. Yeah, we've been talking about this week. A lot of people have been talking about it. They're so beautiful.
And here's the deal. I got a chance to see him. If you've never seen him in person, the pictures look great, but it does not do justice until you're down there seeing him in person. I was down there probably about 15 years ago, and it was down there during the Cherry Blossom Festival. It almost looked like I was like, is this a painting? Is this real? I mean, with the colors and everything.
Yeah, I mean, and I have always wanted to go. I feel like I've always been in DC, either a week before the festival or a couple weeks after. I've never gotten it to line up with the actual Cherry Blossom Festival. So one day, probably not this year. It's probably a little late now. The festival doesn't last all that long, but maybe next year I'll get the chance to see it because yeah, it really is supposed to be something spectacular, and Jeff can attest to that, I'm sure.
I know. I heard there were like, I think millions of people like going to check out these things.
Yeah. I mean, especially when you're going around. I mean, they have the Thomas Jefferson Monument looking over the water with the cherry blossoms right there. It's spectacular would be an understatement.
That is so cool.
One of my favorite spots in DC, the Jefferson Memorial there, looking over the tidal basin. And family in DC, I've spent many times there, and I've just never lined it up with the cherry blossoms. So hopefully one day I'll be able to.
I know. One day. All right, Christian, we're going to bring you back in a few minutes, okay?
All right. Sounds
now
good.
We're
I'll
gonna
see you guys.
See ya.
See ya later.
See ya.
We're going to move on to the Frozen Four.
Oh, boy, UNE.
So this is very exciting.
Yeah,
UNE hockey.
Yeah, this is the second year in a row that the UNE Nor'easters have made it to the Division III Frozen Four. Frozen Four is like the Final Four in basketball, but it's hockey, of course. And UNE plays today at 3.
Yes. Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian College, who, by the way, they're the defending champions.
Wow.
And the Final Four, this is the good news, is the Frozen Four is down in Beverly, which is near Boston. So a lot of the fans in Biddeford or whoever, your UNA hockey fans, you can go down and watch the team play today at 3:00.
I think it's awesome. And you talked with the coach, right?
Yep.
And so what did he kind of share with you about like their, I don't know, mindset going into this?
Well, first of all, he's talking about the game. We were laughing on the air, kind of saying, how do you get these kids? You try to say, just treat it like it's any other game, but you can't, because they're 2 wins away from a national championship, for goodness sakes. So he just says they're going to be loosey-goosey, but he said right when the game starts, when they drop the puck, they're going to be totally focused. It was funny, they were telling me on the bus ride down there, they're going to be watching the movie Step Brothers.
Step Brothers,
just to keep them loose, right?
Lighthearted, something to make them laugh a little bit, get maybe some of the jitters out. Yeah.
And the video you're seeing right here, this was shot yesterday. They had quite the send-off. They were escorted by the Biddeford Fire Department and also the Biddeford Police Department and the Zamboni from the UNE. Right there, you can see it.
I love that
from the Alphonse Center right there, heading down to Beverly, and it was awesome to get these guys such the credit they deserve for having a great regular season and a great postseason. Again, representing not just Biddeford, not just UNE, but let's be honest, the whole state of Maine. We're so proud of them having a chance to play for a national title. And let me tell you something: if they win the game today at 3:00, they will play for a national championship.
That will be amazing. I'm so excited. So they play at 3. We'll have all the updates tonight. I know Dave's going to be there, David, covering the game. So we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, and by the way, the game should end right around, depending if it goes overtime or not, right around 5:20, 5:30. So make sure and tune into CBS 13 tonight. Davey will be live down there with all the highlights and post-game reaction. And, I got the opportunity to cover the University of Maine back in 1994 when they went to the Frozen Four in Milwaukee, and they won a national championship. It's so exciting to go and watch and be a part of that. So just soak it up, enjoy the moment to all the players and everybody down there. And if you're watching right here, us right now, cross your fingers, give a little cheer for UNE, and tune in tonight and hope they do well.
All right, here's something else that has got us talking this morning. Yesterday morning, actually, it started.
Look at that.
We were baffled by this. Okay, so this is peanut butter. We're all familiar with this. But is it a liquid or a solid? The TSA is weighing in on this because a passenger was bringing peanut butter on the plane, and they determined that peanut butter was a liquid and could not be brought.
Let me ask you a simple question, Kate. Just a simple question. You saw them putting peanut butter on the piece of bread?
Yes.
Can you put liquid on a piece of bread? Can liquid stay on a knife like that?
No.
No.
But I get that there's maybe a gray area, like it's an in-between. But we also brought up regular butter, hummus, Nutella.
Yeah.
These are spreads. So are these spreads?
Okay. Okay. Now I will say like salad dressing, that's
cream
a liquid,
cheese.
Right?
Salad dressing is a liquid.
Okay,
cream cheese is not.
How about dip, like an onion dip? That's a liquid, right? Or think or not? No.
Well, it depends on how liquidy. Wait, Christian, I want you to bring you back in for this. Sorry,
because this is controversial.
Okay, I know. It's so funny because we talked about this at the top of our 8:00 show yesterday, and we were like, we went on a tangent about it.
Yeah. No, not a liquid at all. It is a solid 100%. I guess it has some liquid consistencies to it. And Jeff was talking about this earlier. Some of the vegan peanut butters, they have like a lot of oil in it if you don't mix them up. So I mean, maybe that could be, but no, it's too thick. If you can't put a straw in it and drink it, it's not liquid. There we go.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And I actually want to pull up what TSA actually said.
Oh, here we go.
We do have a couple comments, Jeff, if you want to read those. Well, Travis says it's a solid.
Oh yeah, there's a solid. Also, Travis said it twice. He loves it so much. No, first he said dollar. Now it's a solid. Had a typo in there. And we want you to chime in. And Johnny Maffey would, of course, that works here at the station. He's chiming in. Does this mean you can't bring Reese's on a plane? And here's another thing. Not just that. If peanut butter is a liquid, can you bring a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on for your lunch on a plane?
I swear I've brought peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on planes. This must be the big. It must be just like the big jars they don't like. Maybe you can hide things in it. I don't know. I don't.
So here's what TSA said. You may not be nuts about it, but TSA considers your PB a liquid. In carry-on, it needs to be 3.4 ounces or less. Make sure all your travel size liquids fit in 1 quart size bag. A liquid has no definite shape and takes a shape dictated by its container.
But could peanut butter, let's say you put a dollop of peanut butter on a table, would it really change shape?
Right.
I mean, is it gonna? I don't know.
No. Or how about on a piece of bread? You need a knife to spread it around. It doesn't. You don't put it on the bread and it spreads out itself like the blob.
Like if you pour oil on bread, it spreads out, right? Peanut butter is not going to do that. So I would say no, not a liquid at all.
All right, let's talk about Maine Maple Sunday. I'm going to pull up the list of participating sugar shacks.
Yeah, and Maple produces.
There's like 100 or more sugar shacks doing this
all over the state. And look at the website right here, and you can find out where you can go take your families and enjoy everything they have to offer. Look at the list right there. Oh yeah.
Johnny gave us some wonderful gifts. We are so grateful.
You guys done family maple, right?
They're still cold too. I just want to take a bite right now.
We have cotton candy over here. So I'm just curious if viewers have been to Maine Maple Sunday. We've been to Balsam Ridge in Raymond. That's a great spot. There's so many sugar shacks, and it's just like really fun. They're so passionate about this. Remember, Johnny was live this morning, and they were saying like it just brings everyone together in the community. Are you still trying to open that?
I can't open this. Come on,
Jeff. You've been talking about maple cotton candy all morning.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, we got to try a little bit.
There you go.
There we go.
I know.
You're gonna give it a try, Katie?
Is this a liquid?
Yeah,
is it a solid?
I mean, if you put it in your mouth, it kind of melts and turns into one.
That's unbelievable.
I bet it's really, really good. I wish I was in know with you guys right now.
I know. We'll save some for you.
No, we're not going to save any for him.
He's going to take the whole
one more bite.
Jeff would eat it in one bite. I know him.
All right.
Lid's going on, okay?
Oh, my goodness. Very aggressive.
Lock it up.
He's shaking the computer.
There we go.
So, Christian, just give us another peek at just what we're looking at for Maine Maple Sunday if people are going to take part.
Exactly. So, yeah, let's take a look at our forecast for Maine Maple weekend. We're going to see some snow showers tomorrow. Of course, it is all weekend long, so if you do plan on getting out on Saturday, not looking bad during the day. It's the late afternoon and evening when we'll see some snow beginning. So if you want to enjoy maybe some maple treats when it's snowing, well, you can do that on Saturday evening. If you want to enjoy it with mild temperatures, Sunday is the day for you. Upper 40s, even around 50 on Sunday afternoon, even with a little bit of sunshine once we clear the rain and snow showers out in the morning. So really good Maine Maple weekend. It could be a lot worse this time of year. We could be talking about a full-fledged snowstorm. It could be pouring rain all day. It could be much colder. But hey, 50 with even a little bit of sun maybe, I think we could take that.
Yes.
By the way, on my page on Twitter, it's at JeffWGME. I actually said, hey, it's Maple Syrup Sunday weekend. So what's your favorite treat right now? Plain syrup leading the way with 50%. Tied for second is cotton candy and ice cream at 17%. And coming in last barely is pure maple candy. I forgot about whoopie pies, but you can only put 4 on Twitter, so I had to pick.
Well, it's also National Cocktail Day, and there's so many different cocktails. I put that poll on my Twitter.
What was leading the way? What was the latest one leading that one?
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned beating out margaritas?
Actually, margaritas and old fashioned were flip flopping as slow leader. So,
I voted for margarita, by the way.
Yeah, I think that it's Friday. We're approaching happy hour.
Well, apparently it's happy hour for Maple products, right?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Cheers to that. All right. Well, we hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Thanks for tuning in as always. We just love hopping on here on Fridays to share with you some of our favorite stories of the week. I won't see you Monday. I'll see you next Friday, though, for Friday favorites. And you won't be here next Friday.
No, I'm going. You know what? I'm going out to see my mom. And
Yay!
because of the pandemic, I haven't seen my mom in 3 years, and so
it's gonna be so nice.
I'm so excited to go see her and my stepdad, and just looking forward to seeing some friends out there. Time flies.
Yeah.
March of 2020 was the last time I was out in my hometown in California, so I'm looking forward to it. Just not as much as I'm looking forward maybe to eat some more of this.
And I'm looking forward to going to Florida. All right.
We'll see maybe an atmospheric river out there, Jeff.
Yeah, hopefully not. All right. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Enjoy, and we'll see you next week.